Hello again. Uh, I want to cover a rather sensitive area, a sensitive subject, and that is there's a new phenomenon of white males committing suicide. Now, I want to cover it in quite a depth, and the reason being, unlike Muslims who strap bombs to themselves, they do it in the name of Allah. They do it in order to propagate a systematic evil system. That is not suicide, that is something else. However, although white females do take their own lives, the number of white males who kill themselves is excessively high. It is a serious number. Now, a lot of people try to dismiss this as economics, but it doesn't ring true, because the Punjabi community who are unemployed, do low jobs, they don't have the same seriousness of committing suicide like our white brothers. So it cannot be an economic matter. Black females have a very low number in both Britain and America for committing suicide. So there has to be more than economics. White males are doing better in economics than black females. So it cannot be an economic matter as people try to dismiss or coat over. There's something far more complicated than people want to sort of believe or accept. There's a new social change inside Britain and America that is putting pressure on the white male. Believe it or not, it is not black people that are causing white males to commit suicide. Black people haven't got that kind of power, whether economically or politically. Black people do not and will not and will never systematically affect the lives of white families or white males. However, there are forces that are to blame, but the liberal movement won't tell you that. And the forces are the LGBT, Islam, and feminism. These are the three forces that are to blame, in my humble opinion, for white males committing suicide. The LGBT, let's start with them. They have created a society of effeminate males, stripping the notion of a strong white male identity. If you're a white male, you're racist, you're homophobic, you're sexist, you're Islamophobic. So the white male identity is under attack by the forces of liberal feminist, liberal LGBT. The forces of hell is attacking the white male. If you ever watch Question Time dealing with feminism and LGBT, let me start this camera again because I think there's a time delay. If you ever watch these programs, such as Question Time, The Big Question, notably The Big Question, you notice when you see the white males on there being brutally attacked by white feminists, brutally attacked by white LGBT, telling them that they must be called females. They must not be called a him. Excuse the rain falling. They must not be called a him or a he, but they want to have a neuter gender language. So the white male must now wear high heels, stilettos, put on makeup, and lose his maleness. This is the crazy law that white males, heterosexuals, have cowardly implemented because the white feminist lesbians have crucified him into submission. Islam, it speaks for itself. You dare attack Muslim terrorists, you're Islamic phobia. So the white male doesn't realize the blacks are not his enemy. We haven't got the kind of power to affect your life, your family life. Your enemy are the white feminists, hardcore feminists, LGBT, and the Muslims. They are the ones who are affecting your life. So when Clint Eastwood said political correctness has really gone too far because we can no longer say the N-word, so using the word nigger is going to empower your life, is going to change your life, put food on your children's table. Using the word nigger is going to somehow allow you to call yourself a him and a he. No. Using the word nigger is going to allow you to put yourself back in society and having a high self-esteem. No. But Clint Eastwood, unfortunately, as much as I love that man, he missold this political correctness, not recognizing the biggest killers of white males are LGBT, Muslims, and white feminists. Until the white male wake up and begin to realize who are his real enemies, they will continue to commit suicide in the big numbers that they're doing. In America, the suicide of white males, lonely white men who feel oppressed and misunderstood, is so high. In Britain, same numbers. You don't see Muslims committing suicide, no LGBT or white feminists. Not to the numbers of the white males. If you're a white male, you're a paedophile, you're a rapist, you're a misogynist, you're homophobic, you're Islamophobic, you're racist. Although the latter is not going to affect his life so much. So white males have become effeminate, wearing high heels on these shows and their mouth is zipped. You never see a white male ever challenging Muslim terrorists, LGBT or white feminists. Show me one white male on mainstream television. They're there like infants. They're quiet. Big men, Oxford men, Cambridge educated, and they're quiet. They're so scared of the LGBT. They're scared of white feminists. They're scared of Muslims. You won't see a white man speak up for his white male, for the white race. And that's the reason why white men are committing suicide. They've lost their identity. Like a lion, his mane has been shaved to show his degradation, to show his humiliation. Like a lion, they've turned him into a lioness. They've turned him into a bitch. The world is not for white men. Already Europe is on decline because of white liberals. There's many white males who feel like it's no longer their world. What is the solution? There isn't one. Because the power of LGBT, feminist, and Muslims is so blessed by white liberals. Give me 2 seconds, Felix. You got plenty of food. That's my cat. Is so blessed by white liberals and solid, made solid. The only solution for white males is to marry out their race. Chinese women, Japanese women, Asian women. They'll look after them. They're not affected by feminism. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with feminism, but I'm afraid the feminism that we've got is run by men-hating lesbians. They have an ulterior agenda. Only stupid white men could put into law that consensual sex now can mean rape. Think about it. Consensual sex can now mean rape. In other words, you know, I go out tomorrow, pick up a lovely woman, right? You know, we like each other and we have good sex. If she turns around when she wants to and said it was not consensual, no more Journey into Justice and Truth, no more channel. You think, where's Journey into Justice and Truth? I'd be locked up for rape. And this is what lesbians and feminists has brought into law. In other words, heterosexual sex technically is illegal now. When white men are faced with this, I mean, any rape is wrong. You know, forcing a woman is wrong. You know, any normal man would agree with that. But to say consensual sex is rape, that could only come from lesbians. No normal heterosexual woman would come along with such wickedness. But white men, heterosexual white men, has put this into law. In other words, you're at the mercy of the woman. That when you have sex, if you get her good sex, then it's okay. If it's crap sex, then if she's in a bad mood, it's rape. This is no world for white males. Never mind black males. This is no world where you're walking over on broken glass, having to be careful you don't cut yourself because the wounds can potentially go deep. White males are committing suicide, not because of some bullshit economics. LGBT, Muslims, and extreme white feminism. White liberals are the ones who are instigating white male suicide, not black people. White liberals. And that's the reason why I don't believe in political correctness. It's damaging too many people, and the only people benefiting are feminists, LGBT, and Muslims. Everybody else is suffering as a result.